what the brother Quack request to discuss about the four noble truths, supramundane noble truths. That is called Four Noble Truths. Four Noble Truths is very common in our Buddha's teaching. That is called in Pali Ariya Saccā. Truth means Saccā. Saccā, the reality as natural as they are, that is called ultimate truth. If you see the ultimate truth, then only at the end you can see the noble truth. As you know, there is four kinds of noble truths. In Pali, that is Dukkha Saccā, Samudaya Saccā, Nirodha Saccā, and Magga Saccā. So that four kinds of noble truths. Only in our Buddha Sasana, the Buddha appeared in this world, only this type of truth is coming. We always experience the suffering, but before the Buddha time also people suffering. They feel the suffering, but different kinds of suffering. We can see this noble truth is really Ariya Saccā, is the Ariya Pukkala understood. Normal people very difficult to understand, because we, as start of this life, we start with the Bhavanika Loba Javana. Loba means is we want. When we start Bhavanika Loba, what we want is we think is good. Nobody there is not good, nobody wants. We start with this life with Loba. Loba is really the cause of suffering. So, but we cannot understand. We start with, we want to enjoy our life. That is normal. All the Buddha Jana is like that. We think of our life is enjoyable, very pleasure, and keep on coming. When we start our life, we cannot do anything. So whatever people take care of us, we have to start the life. That is what the Buddha say, Jati Dukkha. When we was born, before was born, also inside our mother womb, also very, very suffering. We coming to this world. But we forgot. Everybody, it is enjoy of our life and satisfy in our life. So very difficult to see the suffering of this life. Always we are looking for comfortable situation in this life. Everybody. This way a bit hot, we want to switch on the fan. A bit cold, whatever. Every time is we're looking for the how to get a bit better, comfortable life. Really, our life is every movement, every second, every minute is we are suffering. But we cannot realize of it. Noble, supramundane truth is normally mundane truth and supramundane truth. Mundane truth, we can say conventional truth. Conventional truth is only in a group of people, in some time, they are limited time, they are true. But not all time, not all people, not for all place, they cannot be true. That is why this noble truth, ultimate truth is, we can say, summarizes about here three kinds of truths. One is conventional truth. The second one is ultimate truth. The third one is noble truths. So you can understand these three kinds of truths in our world, in our life, a bit easier to get stay. Because conventional truth is not always true. Also, in Pali they say, Saccā. Saccā means people make, all agree that within that group of people, that is true. Not for other people, not for other time. Also, they are limited, the truth. That is based on their concept, people make. That is called Saccā. Saccā means, for example, any kinds of language. Also, people taking as a monk, the English people, they say monk. Chinese people, they say和尚. Some sort of, their group only true. But we cannot say that is not called a monk. But they call it a 和尚. That's why it is for their own group people, in their concept, they are made in their region. That is true. But not all people, not all time, not all group is Desa, Kala, Pukala. Everywhere, anytime, for everybody cannot be true. That is, we can say mundane truth, conventional truth. Also based on the concept people make. We cannot say without this without this truth, we very difficult to communicate in our human world. That also a part of the Saccā truth. Higher than that is ultimate truth. Ultimate truth is reality. Ultimate truth, Paramatha Saccā. Paramatha Saccā means real one. Anytime, anywhere, for everybody, that must be true. That is called ultimate truth, Paramatha Saccā. This Paramatha Saccā, normally our yogi, we are searching of this. Without knowing the Paramatha Saccā, there is no way to reach to the Ariya Saccā. We must know the reality as real as they are. Let's say Paramatha Saccā means altogether 4 types of Paramatha Saccā. It is our mind, citta, mental formation, cetasika, and the physical material, rupa. And the last one is nibbana. That is 4 kinds of Paramatha Saccā. Ultimate truth as real truth. We can say it's reality. We need to understand, we need to study on this. Now as our yogi, our target is to reach to get the Ariya Saccā. But Ariya Saccā itself is will come. We have to study on Paramatha Saccā. Now, as our yogi, we are searching of our mind, our feeling. Our mind is citta, it is ultimate truth. Our feeling is cetasika, that is mental formation. Also, we can study on that. Then on our body, as Kayanupassana Satipatthana, our yogi, when they are contemplating as rising and falling of the abdomen, also that's wind element moving. That is a kind of physical material wind element. There is base 4 elements: water element, fire element, earth element, and wind element. Patavi, Abo, Tejo, Vayo. That 4 element is very obvious in our life. We need to research, study on this ultimate truth, on our mind, on our body. That is what we call practice Vipassana meditation. Vipassana meditation is try to understand about our life. Final goal is to realize the noble truth. That is final goal. On the process, on the way, we need to cultivate our mindfulness, concentration, and to understand correctly as real as they are, how is they coming and going, how is they changing, how is this ultimate truth as real as they are in our life. Really is, we try this Vipassana meditation for some time. Slowly we know, we understand, we realize all these reality. ultimate truth. Or mind is like that. Consciousness, no? Mind is consciousness. Consciousness is like that. Or our feeling is like that. Or our perception is like that. Or volition is like that. Whatever what we are doing, we must be mindfully, carefully follow and watch and research in our sitting and walking and daily activities. Then we understood the reality. This understanding is very important for our yogi to reach to the noble truth. Because to know the first noble truth is suffering, dukkha Saccā. When you research this ultimate truth, our mind, our feeling, our body, when we research whatever it is, all the time is come and go, arise and pass away. Every moment is changing. Non-stop changing. Even though a movement only cannot be stand, after arise, straight away is pass away. After arise and pass away, a person who the concentration good enough, the mindfulness develop, that yogi can see very clear of this changing of our phenomena. Mental phenomena as well as physical phenomena. When walking meditation, our leg lifting, pushing forward, dropping, one movement by another movement is different. Every movement is different phenomena, moving, coming and going. In the book, as real as this type of phenomena, even though a movement also cannot be stand in our life. Straight away arise and straight away they are disappear, dissolve. At the same as my sound. I make a sound now talking. I keep on talking, the sound keep on coming. Then the sound arise, straight away is the sound disappear. Like that. That is, the sound is a kind of physical. So, then material as well as our mind, they are come and go, come and go, come and go, come and nothing to hold. That's what we can see. So fast changing, cannot stand anymore. How come this can be used or not? Oh. How much you comfortable for a while only? Cannot get constantly. That is what we can start realize about the suffering. This suffering is as real suffering. Before the Buddha's time, people cannot understand, could not understand about this type of suffering. They only knowing something is suffering in their feeling, just unpleasant feeling. That is they call suffering. Whatever they want cannot get, that is suffering. in their life difficult to survive for their living, that is called suffering. These suffering are mundane suffering, now we can say worldly suffering. Always have to looking for how to get the better and comfortable. After Buddha reached to this enlightenment, what the Buddha say? There is all the Saccā dukkha. Saccā dukkha means is always keep on changing any mental and physical phenomena. Nothing is stand for a while. Come, straight away go. At the same as water current. Water current is non-stop. They are floating. No gap. That is why we think of there is a water. But when we see all the time is their flow down, there is all a new water. In our life also this mental and physical, all these phenomena are keep on flowing like that, non-stop coming and going. That is why we think of it is there. But what we see is not real what we see. It is all the time is after we see is normal already. That is why this Saccā dukkha very difficult to see. Yogi, the person who practices vipassana meditation, if improve, develop the concentration and mindfulness, your mind without thinking here and there, concentration is very precise on the object, mental and physical phenomena. Whatever it is, rising, falling, or feeling, or pain, or whatever, moving, or stretching, or whatever this object, that strong enough concentration and mindfulness can get clear comprehension on that arise and pass away. Reach to that stage is what we call Udiyabaya Jnana. Udiya means arise, Vaya means pass away, dissolve. How fast this mind and body come, go, come, go, come, go, come, go, come, go. Oh, I cannot hold anything. Then you realize how suffer is this body and mind. So, without seeing is this ultimate truth as real as they are, you cannot realize about the suffering. Suffering is the first kind of supramundane truths. That is dukkha sacca. This dukkha sacca, the truth of suffering. But normal people, we enjoy our life all the time. That is why this Ariya, to reach to the Ariya Saccā, supramundane, noble truths, to understand of this ultimate true reality as real as they are. After we got concentration and mindfulness is strong enough, to see this phenomena continuously for the whole day, for the whole night. What do you want anymore? We can see like that. Oh, nothing to hold is come and go, come and go, come and go. Is nothing to use. How can we use? Then we don't want already. Really is you know the suffering, we don't want. If you don't want, that means is greed is cease. Attachment, greed, craving, all these kind of things is samudaya saccā, the cause of suffering in the supramundane truth. Second, now, the first one is dukkha saccā, means the suffering of the truth. The second one is the cause of suffering or the origin of suffering. That is greed. Greed, attachment, craving. This, what you want. If you want, you do, you get, you suffering. Dukkha. But we don't know. Oh. That is why this suffering and this greed, this lokiya saccā, we can say lokiya saccā. Ariya saccā means is we can divide two parts. This dukkha and samudaya is a lokiya saccā. Supramundane, this we can say suffering and the cause of suffering. The origin of suffering is inside mundane. Because of suffering, we need to know, we need to realize. Then only a person who realizes the suffering, their lack of attachment. Nobody wants to get suffering, but we don't know. Why we don't know? This suffering, they have some sort of a friend as ignorant, avijja. Avijja means is don't know the truth, the real as a reality. If we don't know, it's suffering because of avijja. Avijja means ignorant or delusion. Our mind deluded. That is why we are not very clear of this is suffering. So, we don't know this is suffering, this is we want. We want, that is origin of suffering. One is greed, attachment. There's two saccā. If you know really this is suffering, we don't want. We don't want means non-greed, no attachment. If no attachment, then that suffering we don't do already. If you don't want, you don't do. We don't do means is that sankhara. Sankhara is always keep on doing, changing. Then that sankhara no more already. Asankhara. Asankhara means is no more doing and preparing and coming and going. That is called Nirodha. Nirodha means cessation. All the physical and mental phenomena, they cease in Nirodha, Saccā. As everybody heard about is Nibbana. They are not simply ceased. They have that procedure. Try our Vipassana meditation. You know the reality. Then your mind is very calm and peace. Yes, the first Vaci Sankhara. Vaci Sankhara means thinking. Initial thought and sustained thought. Initial application and sustained application. Vitakka vichara. We are thinking on the object. Also in the meditation object or our kasina object, whatever object. Then this Vaci Sankhara we cease first. Without thinking anymore already, our mind very stable. Then we can get zest. Piti. That level is, we can say, at the same as the third jhana. So then, keep on this, to get this piti also, very drowsy already. Piti is the feeling is good, but always have to prepare, have to doing, have to pay attention. Then don't want to do anything. Then drop. After drop, tranquility and Saccā, well-being. Saccā, a feeling. That feeling also, how good is it? Is how good if long term you feel it is, you become bored. Then borrowing on that, we don't want this well-being and good feeling. Then equanimity. From that equanimity, reach to the fourth, fifth jhana. All the sankhara we can ignore. That ignore meaning is we can balance up, don't care already. That balancing of sankharupekha. We don't want any preparation and doing of for this mental and physical phenomena. Then we can get something like akasa. Akasa means there is a mind, but don't have the object already. That vijnana, vijnaninchayarana, only mind, we note. We cannot feel at our body and our other feeling. Feeling is equanimity, upekha. That is, we can say, agreeable with the fourth, fifth jhana. Then that upekha and only mind, vijnaninchayarana, keep on practice. That mind also, sometimes we cannot feel it. Sometimes a bit feel, sometimes not feel. That's neva sanya nasanya. Also our perception, sanya, cannot get firmly. That is neva sanya nasanya. keep on practice this Sankarupeka, one situation, that feeling also, perception also cease. During that time is normal breathing, normal in and out, normal anapana. All the thing is very calm and peace. Then this Vedana and Sanya, feeling and this perception totally cease. That cessation is called Nirodha. So, that Nirodha Saccā, Nirodha Saccā means cessation of suffering, no? That cessation of suffering, our yogi, our final goal is that to reach, to experience of this Dhamma, that is called Ariya Saccā. Without knowing ultimate truth, Paramatha Saccā, means we cannot reach to that stage. So, how to reach to this stage? First, back to the Magga Saccā. Magga means Eightfold Noble Path. Eightfold Noble Path is, first of all, we have to pure our precept. Precept means our verbal action and bodily action must have purification. Have to pure and four kinds of verbal evil deed. Musawada, Pisunawaja, Frusawaja, Sampaplapawaja. Telling lie, slandering, vain talk and rash speech. We have to avoid from this type of speech, and this is called right speech. And right action, not killing, not stealing, no sexual misconduct. Then our precept pure, that we can get right action. And then this right speech and right action by doing of our living, that is called right livelihood. This is based on the morality called in the Magga Saccā is a basics of Sila, Samadhi, Panya. Sila, there's three Virati Sila. Base we have to practice first. That is, first of all, we have to, every yogi, we take the 8 precepts. Then before we start, we make a foundation of to go up to the Samadhi. After purifications of our precept, we put effort to cultivate mindfully our mind stable. That is, effort means is samavayama, right effort. Mindfully is right mindfulness, samasati. Then your mind cannot run here and there. Then we can get the samadhi, right concentration. That right concentration stay on the object. The object is reality object. This mind and feeling and whatever we are moving, whatever we are seeing, hearing, tasting, smelling, touching, thinking. All these 6 senses. That is our life. Other than that, 6 senses, nothing in our life. this sixth sense, how they are working with this mind, then our concentration on that object. Then, by thinking just now, whatever the concentration build up, the object clearer. The clearer the object, you understand, oh, it is like that. In your own experience, that is not other experience. We search internal and external of our life. Really internal, our mind, our feeling, precisely, then the understanding is there. This understanding, your right understanding, no samadhi. The way of your thinking also cannot go here and there, ready? Then on the object, starts from there, all the thinking, that's vitaka, no? This vitaka and vichara is jhanic factor. From there, this right thought keep on going. It will cease first, no? Right thought keep on going. Then very drowsy of this right thought, you don't want is to keep on up. Without thinking anymore, then is the reach to the third jhana. Just now, reach to the fourth jhana, equanimity, reach to the upekha. That is step by step, go up very fast. Reach to the cessation of suffering. Based on that understanding, the third and fourth, that is called supramundane noble truths. Very deep, difficult to see. First and second, Ariya Saccā is very difficult to see. That's why deep. This two word is different. First and second noble truths are very difficult to see. That's why deep. The third and the fourth supramundane Ariya Saccā, Nirodha and Magga, very deep. That is why difficult to see. Do you understand or not? I'll repeat again. Four noble truths, Ariya Saccā, supramundane four noble truths. The first and second, Dukkha Saccā and Samudaya Saccā, suffering and the cause of suffering. Very difficult to see, very difficult to understand. That is why deep. The third and fourth, Nirodha Saccā and Magga Saccā, supramundane Ariya Saccā, cessation of suffering, and the way to reach to the cessation of suffering is very deep. That is why difficult to see. The first one is difficult to see, that is why deep. The second two is very deep, this is why difficult to see. In commentary, they explain like that. That is four Ariya Saccā, supramundane, four noble truths. How is, do you understand or not? That is our final goal. to reach to this, to understand to these truths, now we are practicing meditation. In the book, a person asked to the Reverend Sariputta, Reverend Sariputta, if one who say he is the wise means Pandita, got wisdom, that person, what the quality of this person? A person, he say he is wise, what the quality of this person? So Reverend Sariputta answer, yes, the person who have wisdom and wise, that he understood Four Noble Truths. The person who cannot understand these Four Noble Truths, that is no wisdom at all. That is what the Sariputta answer to the monk in the Jetavana there. So I wish you all, may you all be understand by explanation of these Four Noble Truths, and by own experience we need to practice the Vipassana meditation to reach to our final goal as soon as possible. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.